Okay, well, we will continue where we left off. Ouch! There we go. Continue where we left off, I meant to say. Before I collapsed my folder. Let's see, we want to be in Rocky Ground set. I'm going to go with 3. Let's move this chest. I just want this log to have something to sit on because it's a little up in the air there. So we're good there. We finished off the edge of the pond over here. We left off at the swoopy tree. I added some rockage on the other side there and some pines for now. And so coming back through here, I'm not sure about these. These bushes are probably going to go. I don't like that patterned spiral on there. It doesn't look natural to me. So we'll be changing those out, I'm thinking. But we'll see. So we clear. We're clear. Okay. Starting to look relatively foresty through here. There we go. Let me through. Yeah, pretty foresty. Doesn't have to be humongous forest, but I think we'll try and lead the footpath through this way, kind of, sort of. What's that? It must be sounds. Do I have my... How come I can't hear anything? I guess I can. I just had the sound down. Alright. So this here looks like a sound ball, doesn't it? Which one is that? Bird song. Alright, well. Let's put that one over here by the tree. And I think we're going to drop my usual one. This is pretty much the ambient bird sound throughout Ishtari. It's the lightning bug sound. And we might as well put it right there in the same spot, right? Here, let's see, precious almond. Not quite sure. Okay, don't even know what that is. Jimmy Olsen. Well, this must be the Jimmy he was talking about with the trees. Right? Interesting. Well, I was wondering today. I got a message. Well, today I noticed a message. Someone made a comment on one of the videos, and apparently has joined a subscriber. Yay! And said, "I see you're using Jimmy's tree, so that must be Jimmy right there." What I'm looking for, though, is I bet it's not in sounds, is it? I bet it's... Oh, no telling where it is. Let's try this. Could that be it? No! Oops. Careful. I got this Halloween thing from... Oh, there it is right there. Never mind. There we go. Does that have a switch? No, it doesn't. There it goes. This thing came out of the Halloween cave. Halloween cave consisted of this great sound ball, one pretty nice tree, and the rest of it, I wasn't real happy with. But it was worth it to get this ball, I have to say. That smaller, hide it in there. Okay, so I like this. Okay, looking pretty foresty. I'm getting there. And once we forest up this corner here, finish out this little stream over here and make it up in the air. This, finish this out around to the side. I'm planning on pretty much this area here being mostly forest, and considering tucking right in here a hall of knowledge. Now I'm not sure if this is where it's going or not yet. We will see. It might go elsewhere. But then once we get this tied in, as you see, we turn off the water here. Got the bottom finished all the way up to here. And we have to finish this. We're gonna transition. Uh-oh, stuck in the edge. There we go. Oh, careful, Greg. Anyway, we're transitioning that sandy dirt and rock into more of a muddy rock, which is going to fill in the swamp here, mostly with a muddy bottom, and then we'll transition that muddy into the dirt and rock this way. As we've got all this finished up to this point. Nothing's loaded around here. Okay, now we'll put the water back on. Bam. Okay, so yeah. Get Weezy back to work over here so she can finish up these gypsy trailers. She did the one there, and the smoking trailer, so got a good start going. We did change out this corral because it was usually a fabricated corral, and it just was too finished off for the gypsy camp, Something less permanent looking, and Turns out, you know, it was looking better than the trailers or the wagons, so that didn't make sense either. Anyway, moving right along, I'm happy with this development here. So, next step is to make this a little bit more foresty right here in this open space. I wonder if we need a standing stone here. We've got the mystic waters over here. And yeah, that's where we're at. All right. So we have another log here. Had these forever. One of the first things I was given by Nut. And brain fur. These look like. Yeah, I don't like it so much. Okay, so let's see here. Is that a cuckoo? Okay, this is a lot like that other log. A little bit different. Not a lot. So let's see, let's put it right here. And in here-ish. Looking right. Give that a little spin this way. And nice. So I think we're just going to bring the terrain up a little rather than one more. Two more. Okay, maybe one more. Oops. Yeah, it might be time to bake. When it starts doing that weird stuff, when you're doing terrain, when it's moving over here, when you're working over here, and you're smooth and flat and starts looking like rough, then it's time to bake. Which will commit all of this other to memory. And after a restart, it should be good to go. Okay, so how much room do we have right here? Got room for. I want some dark green here. We're going to put a vert pine, number 1, with the big fat trunk. Right in front of me. So, RT, number 1. And let's put a 5 back over there for later. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's way up in the air, so we're going to get up. I got we want the cube. Put us a prim here so we can not have to worry about trying to move this from the sky axis, which I hate those. I hate when they do that. But, you know, if I were to be more of a modeler, I guess I could complain more, but I'm not. Not these days anyways. It's back in AW days. I haven't modeled for quite a while, actually. But anyway, there's provide your own axis. Trick I use quite often. I hear her alarm coming off, so sounds to me like I'm going to have to cut this short in a minute if she comes out here and starts making noise. Yep, here she comes. Now, if you tear it off, see I've got the stretch checked here and here. That's the both sides. If I keep that checked, when I stretch this out, it's going to also sink into the ground. But we've so carefully placed it right upon the ground. We don't want that. So if we just check it there, and we grab one of these top boxes, it will stretch up from this point and not down underneath the ground when we make it bigger. See there? Although it does still stretch it uniformly. Okay, that's so far. So what's going on here? Why is this like this? Oh, is that not Phantom? There we go. We want to drop a boxwood in the back of this so we'll lighten up the background, be able to see these branches a little better. They're kind of getting lost in the shadows. So let's get something light back here. Oops. Yeah, that's not what we want. Boxwood, we go XW. I love this bush. I wish there were more than just the one. I mean, you can add some variety by spinning it around, but that's it, you know. Make it a little darker, change the size, that's about it. I wish there was more than one of these in the set, or that there was a set instead of just the one, but it is one of my favorites. One of my favorite shrubberies. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Whoops. And this time, I want it to remain in, well, I don't want to select face, so I want it to remain right in this spot. So I don't care if it's going to dig into the ground, we'll just move it around after that. What am I doing? Strange. You have to stay right there. So now I can move it up or down, and it will be right in the same spot. Well, perhaps another one behind here. You can see the branches a little better. Your eye catches them a little bit better, but not as much as I had wanted. From over here, up, give it a spin, and yes, he's making a whole bunch of noise, as you can tell already. So we're going to take another break and be back.